Colorado High School Activities Association softball is on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network this afternoon from Jocelyn Field. It's another Patriot League battle with the visiting Valley Vikings taking on the Brush Bee Diggers. We're getting started just a few minutes late. I'm John Beltran as Braylon Rule will deliver the first pitch, brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important, and that's right down the middle, the first pitch for a strike. Visit buildingsbydesign.com. They will make your vision a reality. Righty against righty to begin the game. The pitch swung on and grounded slowly down the third base side. It stays fair. The throw to first is going to be in time. Oh, barely in time. A nice scoop over there by Olivia Gillick at first. As the play is made over at third base by Amaya Bruno. And there's one down. So on two pitches, Olivia Lawing, the first baseman, is retired. And that pitch is outside. 1 ball and no strikes to the right-handed hitting Brianna Mercado. All the numbers disappeared from Max Preps with the Valley Vikings. That's down the middle for a strike. They're playing around 500 softball. The Bee Diggers at 14-2 have won 12 in a row. Batting third is the pitcher, Sofia Rodriguez. The pitch swung on and chopped foul along the third base side. The cleanup hitter's the third baseman, Victoria Blanco. Ava Camphouse, the center fielder, hits fifth. Second baseman, Jackie Gonzalez, bats sixth. Kendall Luark, the catcher, at seventh. Left fielder, Valeria Villalobos, hits eighth. And right fielder, Megan Barrett, bats ninth. And the pitch swung on and chopped foul. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Brianna Mercado. The Bee Diggers defensively with Olivia Gillick at first, Brisa Aguirre Garcia at second. Amaya Bruno's at third. At short is Carly Tatalini. The offering way outside off the glove of Delaney Dracker, the catcher. Cashlyn Tatalini in left, Mason Unrein in right. Should be Lefevre then in center. Let's see, check that. That's outside. No, I guess Cashlyn should be in center, yep. She's in center. Avery Lefevre in left field. There's your outfield. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. The Bee Diggers in their white tops with the black pants and Valley in all white. And the 3-2. And that's in the dirt, scooped up by Draggart. It's a walk. That'll send up Sofia Rodriguez. Yeah, this is odd. It's like everything disappeared. I know I'm clicking on the right school. Just on the softball. All the other sports are updated. Yeah, it shows a 0-0 record for Valley softball. The pitch up and away. 1 ball and no strikes to the right-handed hitting Sofia Rodriguez. The Bee Diggers will be on the road against Wellington on Thursday. We will not have that game, even though it's a league game, because Brush football is at Arvada Thursday night at 6 o'clock right here on 1010, the offering. And that one skips and sails to the screen. Draggart throw to second, not sure why, because that's an automatic wild pitch. No reason to unleash that. 2 balls and no strikes. And the offering. And that is a strike. Down the middle, belt high, it's 2-1. Well, we can get to the Bee Digger numbers, though, for sure. The offering. That's on the outer half for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nice job of coming back. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on a rise ball away. And Braylon Rule strikes out Sofia Rodriguez. 2 down. Let's see, the Brush numbers are still there. Yep, they are at 14-2. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. This is Victoria Blanco. Another right-handed hitter. And the offering. Swung on, popped foul, out of play off to the right. And it is 0-2. I think that struck a grandparent. Boom, did not get out of the way. Even though it was a simple fly. No balls and 2 strikes. And that pitch is away. 1-2 to Victoria Blanco. Runner at second, 2 down. And the offering swung on and grounded right side to the second base. No, it's a base hit. Let's see, we were blocked off the throw home. That's going to be late. I think that's going to be an error. We got completely blocked off, but it looked like it was hit right at Brisa. We'll see how that scored later on. Yeah, we got completely blocked off. I had a view of the play and then got blocked off. A run will score. I'm going to score that an error. It looked like it was initially right at her. So that they could reverse that in the official book, but it's 1-0 Valley. And the offering. That is way outside to Ava Camphouse. And if it scored an error, obviously it's an unearned run with 2 outs in the first inning. The pitch, up and away, 2-0. Yeah, this is a very fast infield today because I don't know if they wet this field at all. Way outside. Braylon does not look good so far. 11 strikes and 10 balls, 3-0. She's already walked a hitter and fallen behind another, and now she's fallen behind even another. 3-0 pitch. That's a strike at the upper part of the zone to the tall right-handed hitting Ava Camphouse. 3 balls and 1 strike. 1-0 Valley in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. Yeah, just challenge these hitters. Her stuff is good, but that ball-strike ratio has got to be more favorable. 3-2 to Ava Camphouse. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch down and in. And Braylon Rule strikes out 2 of the final 3 hitters to get out of this top of the first inning. No runs, no hits. There was a B-Digger error and 1 left. To the bottom of the first we go. It is Valley 1, Brush coming to bat on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's get to the B-Digger starting lineup, which is brought to you by B&B Appliance. From refrigerators to vacuums and everything in between, they have exactly what you need in service at 2. That is B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. For the B-Diggers, batting first is Cashlyn Tattolini. The second hitter is the pitcher Braylon Rule. In the number 3 position is shortstop Carly Tattolini. Brisa Aguirre Garcia, the second baseman, hits in the cleanup position. Amaya Bruno hits 5th. Left fielder Avery Lefevre hits 6th. Batting 7th, Mason Unrein, Olivia Gillick 8th, and Delaney Draggart bats 9th. The pitch, and that's up and away from Sofia Rodriguez. Olivia Lawings at first. Jackie Gonzalez is the second baseman. Victoria Blanco at third, and between them is Brianna Mercado at short. Valeria Villalobos in left, Ava Camphouse in center, Megan Barrett in right, Kendall Luart behind the plate. 1-0. Swung on and popped up on the right side into shallow right field, going back and off the glove in foul territory as the ball drifted foul of Lawing. Well, that'll be scored in an error. The plate appearance continues, but it's 1-1. She should have caught that right in her glove. You'll see that's the issue with lots of teams. When they don't play sound softball, they start giving up these runs. Cashlyn hitting .447. And the pitch. Swung on, lined into left field for a base hit and a ball up in the zone. That thing was hammered. Speed already at first base for Braylon Rule. Braylon hitting .640. Tied with Alicia Hernandez with 3 home runs. She tagged one on Saturday for a 3-run shot. That one is a little liner up the middle and a couple of hops to flip to second. Cannot be made. It was bobbled out there as Tattolini was running right down from first to second as fast as she could. Yeah, that's going to have to be scored a fielder's choice. I'm not sure they would have had Tattolini anyway, but not a base hit. Just fisted out there. That was almost caught by the pitcher Rodriguez. It would have been a double play. But we'll call it a fielder's choice, no base hit. Here is Carly Tattolini hitting .488 unofficially. The pitch, that's upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Those are 2 plays that could have been made by Valley, one in foul territory, and that would have simply been a little shot up the middle. 1-0. And the offering, foul to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike to Carly Tattolini. So an odd start for Valley in the bottom of the first inning. They lead 1-0. Tattolini hitting for the left side. Awaits the 1-1 pitch from Rodriguez. Foul tipped into the glove. She's way out in front. 1-2. Rodriguez does not throw hard at all. She's got to wait, and then she'll get a good part of that softball. On deck is Brisa Aguirre Garcia. Runners at first and second, nobody out. And a 1-2. And that is up and away. Pretty good pitch, but this looks like change-up after change-up. Even though probably is normal speed. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carly. And the offering. And that's upstairs. 3-2. The Bay Diggers' last game here took 45 minutes, a 50-0 victory over Tinmouth in just 3 innings last Thursday. It'll be a payoff pitch to Tattolini. That's up and away. It's a 6-pitch walk. And the bases are loaded for Brisa Aguirre Garcia, hitting .595 with a couple of home runs in recent games. See if she goes after the first pitch from the right-hander Rodriguez. The offering. That is up and away. Yeah, you just walked a hitter. You want to be disciplined up there. 1 ball and no strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out, bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Valley. And the offering, that's not even close, up and away. 2-0, there's going to have to be a mound visit at some point. 7 balls and 5 strikes. She still might be swinging at 2-0. Won't swing at 3-0. And the 2-0. Swung on and fisted down the left field line. That is fair. That's going to score a run. Here comes Braylon Rule around third. She will score. They're going to score 3. Tattolini to the plate, the slide. She's in there. That's going to turn into a bases-clearing double for Brisa Aguirre Garcia. And the Bee Diggers lead the Valley Vikings 3-1 in the bottom of the first inning. Yeah, that was really a pitcher's pitch. She had to pull her hands in, didn't hit it hard, but right inside the line. And a lot of speed there for Carly Tattolini, the trail runner. Here's Amaya Bruno. Amaya was in the 9th position, now hitting 5th. And she takes a pitch right down the middle. That is strike 1. Bruno hitting .364. The offering, and that bounces in. No advance by Brisa. Bee Diggers is a team batting .454. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner at second, 3-1 Brush. In the bottom of inning number 1. The pitch, that's a good one. On the outer half for a strike. 1-2. Yeah, you rarely see Bruno take 2 pitches like that, but she won't be taking a third. Too good of a hitter. 1-2. Sofia Rodriguez, the right-hander, with the offering. Swung on and popped foul. Not a play. Behind the backstop. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Amaya Bruno. Sophia Rodriguez. Looks in. The pitch swung on. That's popped up on the right side, and that's going to be caught by the second baseman. Aguirre Garcia tags to throw the slide, and she is out at third base. I can't believe that. Jackie Gonzalez caught it, and she actually tagged. That's way too aggressive on the bases. Way too aggressive. I mean, the tag from second base is utter disrespect for the opposition, and Brisa's tagged out 4-5 as the tag was applied by Victoria Blanco. Here's Avery Lefevre. Yeah, I'm shocked she went there. The pitch bounces in, 1 ball and no strikes. I mean, if that's in shallow right field, that's another thing, but that ball was nowhere near the edge of the grass. She tried to catch Gonzalez sleeping, and she was thrown out by a couple of feet. And the 1-0 outside, and that could really thwart a big inning. 2 balls and no strikes. Mason Unrein will hit next. Mason had a 2-run inside the Parker in her most recent game. At least here, up and away. She went hitless at University. Lefevre now at 3-0. Lefevre hitting .404. 3 balls, no strikes. And the offering. That's right there for a strike down the middle. Thigh high, it's 3-1. Three and one to Avery Lefevre. The offering. That's up and away. It's another walk. And for Sophia Rodriguez, that's the second one she's issued. Now let's see, Mason sometimes gets very aggressive early. 327 average. Let's see how aggressive she is in this plate appearance. The pitch. Right down the middle. Runner goes to second to throw the slide. She's in there, and the ball skips off the glove of the second baseman, but backed up. Just a straight stolen base for Lefevre. Now an RBI opportunity for Mason Unrein. And the pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 3 across, 2 down. Bottom of the first inning. The B-Diggers lead by a pair. The pitch swung on and driven into left field for a base hit. Lefevre steps on third. Ball is bobbled in left field. She will score. It's an RBI single from Mason Unrein. And Brush leads Valley 4-1.
Hey, Joe girl, what are you doing?
Solid swing for Mason Unrein. Here is Olivia Gillick. The pitch. That's a strike. Runner to second to throw the slide. It's a stolen base. Gillick hitting just .227. Would love to get a base hit here just to reestablish some momentum with her game offensively. The offering. That's a strike right there on the outer half. Belt high. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Gillick. The offering, up and away. One and 2 to the B-Digger first baseman. The pitch, up and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. B-Diggers have had some big innings recently in these last 2 games. 2-2 to Gillick. The offering, swing and a miss. Threw it right by her, and Gillick strikes out. And the Bee Diggers are done in the bottom of the first inning. For Brush, they pick up 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error and 1 left. Let's head to the second. In Brush, it's Brush 4, Valley 1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Top of the second begins with a swing and a miss. To the left-hander hitting Jackie Gonzalez. No balls and 1 strike. Brush leads Valley 4-1. The pitch way outside. Count levels at 1-1. 24 pitches thrown in the first inning by Braylon Rule. Way too many for her. I mean, it's not going to wear her arm out, but she'd like to be more efficient. The pitch swung on and chopped foul behind the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This inning brought to you by, well, let's see, we'll tell you here in just a second. 1-2. The pitch outside. Tried the corner and missed. And the pitch is swung on and missed. That 2-2, she threw it right by her on the outer half. And there's 1 down, strikeout number 3. This inning brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Check out Sydney Regional Medical Center. So there's 1 down. And the offering. That's a strike. Boy, that's a low strike. To Kendall Luark. Bottom of the zone. Right-handed hitter. Braylon Rule to the plate. Swung on and lined for a base hit into left field. Got a rise ball up there, and Luark got on top of it, and Valley has their first hit. There's Valeria Villalobos. Again, we don't have the numbers for Valley. Those numbers disappeared from Max Preps. They have nothing showing for them. It's like somebody wiped out the entire program. And the pitch swung on and grounded right back to the circle. To second for 1, and Tadolini to first, and the throw is up against the fence. Runner takes off for second, and that throw is going to be made late. It'll be a 1-6 fielder's choice, and an error on Tadolini on the throw, allowing the runner to move to second, the batter that is. Let's see what happens. They're going to send the runner back to first, which would not be an error. Yeah, I don't understand the rule. The throw got by. Are they going to send the runner back to first? No, it's an automatic double play. Okay, that's what makes sense. Yeah, the runner doesn't go back to first. What happened is that the runner going to second was in the throwing lane and never slid or got out of the way, so it's an automatic double play. So no error. It's a 1-6-3 double play, even though the whole thing was never completed. But it was essentially runner's interference. An inning and a half complete. It's Brush 4, Valley 1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Bee Diggers in the bottom of the second inning. Brush leads Valley 4-1. Delaney Draggerts, Cashlyn Tadolini, and Braylon Rule against right-hander Sofia Rodriguez. Draggert hitting .312. And she is the catcher for the Bee Diggers this afternoon. The pitch swung on and grounded up the middle. Shortstop to her left, fires to first for the out. Draggert retired by Brianna Mercado, 1 down. Cash and Tadolini singled and scored in her first plate appearance. Sofia Rodriguez to the plate. Swing and a miss. What a changeup that was. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled the string on that one. Laying down the sign is Luark. The pitch. Swung on and grounded to third. Perfect hop there for Blanco. And then she bounces it to first. And it's off the glove of Lawing. That'll be an E5. Errant throw by Blanco. Valley team has committed their second error. See, that's stuff that's not going to happen against the top-notch quality competition. Braylon Rule reached on a fielder's choice. Scoring to bunt, and she missed it completely. On the outer half, no balls and one strike. To the senior pitcher. Open stance, right-handed hitter. And the offering swung on and grounded foul along the third base side. 0-2 to Braylon Rule. Really nice day today. Temperature's been in the 70s. 77 degrees at first pitch. And the 0-2. Swung on and grounded for a base hit into left field. Took a wild hop on Blanco at third. Looked like she was in front of it, but that took a vicious hop, so we'll score that a hit. Tatalini moves to second. And watch out, because here is Carly Tatalini. Carly fell behind 1-2 and then was issued a walk. And the pitch going to bunt and lays it down beautifully back towards the left side of the mound. And no throw, it's a base hit. Of course, left side of the circle, no mound. And the bases are loaded for Brisa. Perfect bunt single. I shouldn't say perfect because it still was fielded by the pitcher, but with a left-handed hitter up there, no way you're going to throw her out. Brisa hit a bases clearing double. Well, she's racking up RBI. She had 6 on Saturday, 3 more so far today. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch by Rodriguez. Swung on and drilled deep into right center field, way back, and that ball rolls towards the fence. 1 run is in, rolls around third. She will score. Tatalini to third. It's a 2-run double for Brisa. That's 5 RBIs in the game, and the Bee Diggers lead 6-1. Nice job going the other way. A visit to the circle. Amaya Bruno popped to second her first time out. Yeah, it's very hard to pitch to Aguirre Garcia. Not only does she hit the ball well, she hits it anywhere. Down the line, straight away, right center. Can hit virtually any gap. And the Bee Diggers, as a result, lead by 5 runs in the bottom of the second inning. All right, so Bruno steps in, the conversation breaks up. Valley has to play the infield in, down by 5 runs. Amaya Bruno awaits the pitch. Swung on and popped up, foul territory. First baseman will make the catch. That's 2 really substandard swings for Bruno. Lawing is able to put it away. She had another one in her first plate appearance that resulted in an infield pop-up. But that happens. Sometimes the hitting can abandon you. Here's Avery Lefevre. Let's see if she can pick up her teammate. Lefevre walked in her first plate appearance. That's outside. 1 ball and no strikes. A very good pull hitter is Lefevre. With 2 ducks on the pond with 2 down. 1 ball and no strikes. At third, Carly Tatalini. Brisa Aguirre Garcia at second. And the pitch. That's upstairs. It's 2-0. Mason Unrein, who wrapped the base hit, is in the on-deck circle. 2-0 to Avery Lefevre. And the offering fouled on a rise ball. Again, lots of off speed. It's 2-1. Yeah, got to wait on these pitches. There's nothing overpowering about any of these pitches. And I think that's the problem Amaya's had. She's been underneath it and a little bit out in front. And the 2-1 pitch. That's upstairs. 3-1. Three balls, one strike to Lefevre. Righty against righty in the bottom of the second inning. Brush leads Valley 6-1. The pitch swung on and fouled back. She got underneath it again. These things are not coming in fast. You get out in front, you're going to swing underneath it. 3-2. And Rodriguez has been throwing like that since pitch number 1. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The offering swung on and hit in the air into left center field. Should be a routine play. And the Bee Diggers are denied more runs as the catch was made by Ava Camphouse. They had second and third with 1 out and scored just the 2 runs delivered by Brisa Aguirre Garcia's double. We have played 2 innings in Brush with the score. Brush 6, Valley 1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 6-1 Brush leads Valley in the first pitch of the third inning to Megan Barrett. Bounces in, but the next pitch is a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike from Braylon Rule. The pitch in the dirt, scooped up by Delaney Draggart. It's 2-1. 9-1-2 for Valley in the third. Unearned run allowed by Rule in the first inning. Bee Diggers have scored 6 in a row. Pitch at the bottom of the zone on the inside corner. It's 2-2. Olivia Loing and Brianna Mercado will follow. 3 strikeouts for Braylon Rule, and it bounces in. 3-2. Now let's get this first hitter. But 3-2 is tough to pitch, and that's not even close. Wow. I'd like to say she pitched it, but she kind of rolled it in there. Braylon has issued her second walk of the game. And Olivia Loing, who grounded out, is now the hitter. The pitch swung on and hit on the fist on the ground to the second baseman, Aguirre Garcia. It tags the runner, throws to first for the double play. Nice job. The runner was going by, and the runner and the fielder virtually collided. She just placed the tag and got the double play. 4-3, 2 down. Well, that's the way to do it. Excellent defensive play by Brisa Aguirre Garcia on a ball fisted to second. And that one bounces in. One ball and no strikes to Brianna Mercado, who walked. Ended up scoring the lone run for Valley. That's upstairs. It's 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. The pitch. She does not look good. Bounces another one in there. 3-0. Yeah, she's trying to landscape the dirt around the circle to get into rhythm. And really, Valley did her a favor by Lawing did her a favor by swinging at a pitch after walking a hitter. 3-0, and that one bounces to the plate. It's a 4-pitch walk. Here's Sophia Rodriguez, who struck out swinging. Now, keep in mind, when Braylon came in against University, she was excellent. But the Bee Diggers have been fighting inconsistency in the circle for not just this season, at least the last 3 years, if not longer. The pitch, right there for a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Rodriguez struck out swinging in her first plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike, 2 down, top 3. The Bee Diggers lead the Valley Vikings 6-1. The pitch in the dirt, scooped up by Dragger, throw to first, and back in diving is Mercado, who's been walked twice in this game. 1-1. Off the glove of Dragger, runner to second. Again, I'm not sure why that throw is being made. Because once that ball gets by you, there's no play. There is no play. There's a play if you field it cleanly. That'll be a pass ball, 2-1. Here to Sophia Rodriguez. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2. Here to Braylon Rule. And the offering. And that's in the dirt. That one skips away up the third base side. That'll be a wild pitch. Nice job, Delaney, holding on to that one. And I mean, really, for a catcher, she sets as good a target as you can for a pitcher as possible. A solid target. Opens up that glove. Lays down the sign. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Well, Braylon picks up a strikeout. And she is scuffling, but she's getting the job done. No runs on no hits. No errors and 1 left. 2.5 complete. It's Brush 6, Valley 1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Bottom of the third we go. The Bee Diggers lead the Valley Vikings 6-1. Mason Unrein will lead off, followed by Olivia Gillick and Delaney Draggart. Bottom of the order for Brush. Unrein singled in a run in that 4-run first inning. The pitch, strike 1, outside corner from Sophia Rodriguez. The Bee Diggers have 6 hits in the game. Outside, Valley with 1. Bee Diggers have committed an error. Valley with 2. Brush has stranded 3. Valley has stranded a couple. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and grounded left side for a base hit into left field beyond the outstretched glove of Brianna Mercado, the shortstop. And here's Olivia Gillick. Gillick struck out swinging to end the first inning. The offering. Upstairs, runner to second. The throw's up the second base side, and Unrein with another stolen base. Bee Diggers have swiped 3 in the game. 1 ball and no strikes to Olivia Gillick. The pitch, swing and a miss. Looks like there's a little bit of a loop on that swing, and I think that's why she's under it. Yeah, a slight loop on that swing. 1-1. And the offering, swing and a miss. Unrein to third, no throw. Another stolen base. 1 ball and 2 strikes. here from Sofia Rodriguez to Olivia Gillick. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got her on 3 pitches. Well, on 4 pitches after the first one was out of the zone. 1 down for Delaney Draggart. Chance to drive in a run. The shortstop Mercado's playing back. That's where Draggart hit it the first time. She does the same thing. It'll score a run with Unrein at third. The pitch, swung on and grounded into right center field. That's a base hit. Unrein scores. Delaney Draggart with an RBI. The Bee Diggers have scored for the 3rd consecutive inning. It's 7-1. There will be a courtesy runner in Reese Lambert. Here's Cashlyn Tatalini. Bee Diggers would like to make this an abbreviated game, no more than 5 innings. Got to be up by 15 after 3, but they'll need a major rally for that. 12 after 4 or 10 after 5. The pitch, up and away, 1 ball and no strikes. To Cashlyn Tatalini. In the bottom of the 3rd inning, the Bee Diggers with a 6-run lead. Rodriguez to the plate. Swung on, line foul out in front of that off-speed pitch. 1-1. Sounded good off the bat, but it had a lot of overspin. A lot of tail to it as well. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on, 1 in. Lambert at first. And the offering popped up, and that one headed this way. Oh, man. I don't want to show off. I tried to backhand it. 1-2. I mean, that was really right towards me, a little bit off to the left. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tatalini awaits the pitch. Swung on and lifted to left field. Should be a routine play, and the catch is made by Valeria Villalobos. Back to first is Lambert, 2 down. Got underneath it. And again, that's a product of these pitches not coming in fast. And the Bee Diggers have got to adjust because the majority of the outs have been on pop-ups. Been a couple of strikeouts, but everything else is a pop-up. Braylon Rule is now up for the 3rd time in as many frames. The pitch inside, stolen base for Lambert, no throw. One ball and no strikes. 1 for 2, a fielder's choice and a single for Braylon Rule. Pitch by Rodriguez. Up and away. 2-0. Valley knows they don't want Brisa up here in this frame. Brisa with a 3-run double in the first and a 2-run single in the second. And the 2-0. That's outside. 3 balls and no strikes. The RBI machine is 2 batters away if Tatalini after Rule reaches. Braylon awaits the 3-ball, no strike pitch with a 7-1 brush lead in the 3rd. Here it is. That's a strike down the middle. It's 3-1. We're under the 3rd. The throw off the glove of the 3rd baseman Blanco, but it's a straight steal for Reese Lambert. Lots of speed there by Reese. 3 balls and 1 strike. Rodriguez delivers. Down and away, it's a walk. That'll give Carly Tatalini a chance to hit. Been on base twice, a walk and a bunt single. Not a single appearance by the Sun after the first 2 minutes of the game. This is really ideal weather. It's 76 degrees now. And the pitch. That is a strike on the inside corner. Stolen base by Braylon Rule. B-Diggers now have 6 steals in the game. Yeah, you're not going to throw that one down there. Sit back. Do not pop this up. In a line drive, 0-1. The offering. That is popped up in the shallow right field. That might score 2. It's going to drop for a base hit. Here is Braylon Rule rounding third after Reese Lambert scored. It's a Texas leaguer for Tattolini. The B-Diggers lead 9-1. Yeah, they're really not swinging the bats all that well, to be honest with you. Lots of pop-ups. That was off the end of the bat. That's why it fell well in front of Megan Barrett. Now, Brisas hit the ball well twice. She's one of the exceptions. I mean, there have been more than just Brisas hits that have been pretty solid. That swung on and drilled into the right center field gap. That's going to score Tattolini, who rounds third. She's headed towards the plate. The throw to second is late. Aguirre Garcia with 3 hits and 6 RBIs. And Brush now leads 10-1. No doubt about that one, but that's what you do. You go the other way when they're throwing off speed because you wait on it a little bit more. So that's 3 doubles. I mentioned a 2-run single. That's 3 doubles. A 3-run double. A 2-run double. And an RBI double. The pitch to Bruno. Strike on the inner half. Amaya's got to adjust the same way. She's popped up twice on the right side. Once to the second baseman Gonzalez, the other in foul territory to Loring at first. Can she adjust here? The 0-1. That's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. To Amaya Bruno with 2 down and 4 across for the second time in 3 innings. They scored 4 in the first as well. And the 1-1. Swung on and grounded off the pitcher's left foot. Picked up by the second baseman. Throw to first in time. Oh, man, that's just bad luck. Hit sharply by Amaya Bruno, but that's going to go 1-4-3 for the final out of the inning. We'll recap the inning when we come back. The B-Diggers played 4. They lead Valley in Brush 10-1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Valley Vikings scored the first run of the game, but the B-Diggers have tallied 10 unanswered and lead 10-1 in the bottom of the check at the top of the 4th inning. And the pitch swung on and tapped foul behind the plate to the number 4 hitter, Victoria Blanco. Reached on an error her first time up. This inning brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil. One-stop shopping does exist. Stubbs Gas and Oil, swinging foul tipped into the glove. Count is at no balls and 2 strikes to Blanco, followed by Ava Camphouse and Jackie Gonzalez. Braylon Rule to the plate. That is a called strike 3 on the outside corner. I mean, when Braylon is hitting her spots, she's been tough today. It's just not been consistent. But Rule does have 4, make it 5 strikeouts in the game. When I say not consistent, 29 strikes, 22 balls. The pitch. Now she's looking good. Right down the middle to Ava Camphouse, who she struck out earlier. Obviously it was earlier. No balls and 1 strike. Get it together, John. And the pitch. Well, just as I said that, she rolled it behind her. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ava Camphouse. It sounds like duplicating would be easy, but it's not. That one's down and in. If you've ever been a pitcher, baseball, softball, you know how difficult it is. Especially if you're on a roll, all of a sudden 1 pitch can take you out of rhythm. 2-1, make it 3 pitches in a row, taking her out of rhythm again. Ball nearly hit her. 3 balls and 1 strike, and Rule has issued 2 walks. Yeah, I think she needs to drive a little bit towards the plate, holding back a little bit. 3-1. Yeah, that's right there at the knees. Yeah, when she drives towards the plate, lets that arm just work for her. These pitches are normally there. Don't change what you're doing. 3-2. The pitch swung on and chopped right back to Braylon Rule. The toss to first for the out, 2 down. Here's Jackie Gonzalez. She struck out to lead off the second. The B-Diggers can win this game with 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning, assuming Valley does not score in this frame. With Brush up 10-1. Braylon Rule to the plate. Swung on and grounded a second. And that ball is off the glove of Reese Lambert. That'll be an E4. Let that ball play her a little bit. She backed up, and that wasn't a play. The inning stays alive for Valley. E4, second air by Brush. You got to get aggressive with that ball coming at you. And you could tell right there the body language was not good. And that one's bounced right back to Rule. The throw to first for the out. And Kendall Luark is retired just like that. No runs for Valley. No hits. There was a B-Digger error and 1 left. 3.5 complete. Rush 10, Valley 1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brush leads Valley 10-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. I'm John Beltran from Jocelyn Field. Brush is vying for their 13th consecutive win. They would go to 15-2. Now keep in mind, the rest of the schedule for the season for us goes like this. Thursday at Wellington, we will not be there because we are covering Brush football at Arvada starting at 6 o'clock. We'll be here Saturday at 11 a.m. for the game against Resurrection Christian. Since we're only doing league games, we won't be at Lamar on Tuesday. We will be in Eaton a week from Friday. And then the next day they play Battle Mountain at home. That's a non-league game, which we are not broadcasting either. But we do have all the league games and all the playoff games right here on 1010 KSIR. Here's Avery Lefevre. Takes a pitch for a strike. Waist high, it's 0-1. If the B-Diggers score a run and hold Valley, then we'd be done in 4.5. So there's 2 options. 3 and leave Valley on the field, or 1, retire Valley, and that would be it. The pitch, tapped foul along the third base side. Lefevre, Unrein, and Gillick are scheduled in the bottom half of the 4th inning. This is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Waldona, and KSIR.com, available on the TuneIn app. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, that's up and in. 1-2 to Lefevre. Lefevre walked and then flew to center. So she is 0 for 1. How about something on the ground? The B-Diggers have hit way too many in the air. Way too many. The pitch, way outside. 2-2. Yeah, even Tatalini's 2-run single was really a Texas leaguer. But the story's been Brisa Aguirre Garcia with 3 doubles in a game and 6 RBIs. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the offering. Swung on, line for a base hit. That's headed for the corner. Lefevre's around first, racing for second. She'll have a straight-up double to begin the bottom of the 4th inning. And that was hit as solidly as you can strike a softball, hit number 11 for the B-Diggers, and Lefevre with her first hit of the game. Mason Unrein's been on her game today. She is singled twice. Rodriguez to the plate, upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, I told the umpires we're shooting for about 1 hour and 13 minutes of game time. We started at 4:05. Well, we could do it. We'll see. Brush up 10-1. Nobody out, bottom of the fourth. The offering. Swung on that is popped up into shallow center field. That'll be caught by the shortstop. Mercado behind the bag. Well behind the bag. Nice play. And again, swinging too early. But Unrein's only retired for the first time. One down for Keely Langford. Her first plate appearance of the game. Keely, of course, if you followed what she's done this season, had destroyed the softball, hitting .625, homered for the first time on Saturday. That pitch is up and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Keely Langford. At second is Lefevre. Rodriguez to the plate. Swung on in line. That's a base hit into center field. Lefevre will round third. She will score. Keely Langford does it again. It's a base hit for the senior. Brush 11, Valley 1. Here's Delaney Draggart. And that ball was struck right up the middle. Draggart is grounded out and singled. 1 for 2. The pitch. A strike, runner to second, the throw on a hop, stolen base for Keely. Well, she has the complete game. Keely's run would make it 12, but you need 2 to score to end the game in the fourth inning. And watch out because Cashlyn Tatalini's on deck. She could end it by herself. No balls and 1 strike to Delaney Draggart. The pitch, right down the middle for a strike. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. The offering, that's upstairs. 1-2 to Draggart. B-Diggers with 4 runs in the first inning, 2 in the second, 4 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. We'll have video highlights on our KSIR B106 Facebook page. And a 1-2. That's outside. Good eye by Double D. Delaney Draggart, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Langford at second. The pitch, that's up and away. 3-2 from Sophia Rodriguez. It'll be a payoff pitch. Here it is. Swung on and chopped to short. Mercado's got it. She throws to first, and that's going to be in time. Or did she beat it out? No, she beat it out. That was a bang-bang play at first, and Draggart got down that line beautifully. Oh, what a nice job of getting down the line by Draggart. I mean, that was bang-bang. She'll have a courtesy runner. It's a base hit. It was a slow chopper. Looks like Molly Wolf is the courtesy runner. Tatalini's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. She went for the fences there. Runner to second. A base hit will win the game, especially if it's in the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. 11-1 Brush. 2 on, 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. The pitch up and away. And the count evens at 1-1 to Cashlyn Tatalini. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 across. The pitch swung on and fouled off. Nope, check that. That looks like Reese. Is that Reese Lambert? I think I saw a 13 out there. 1-2, but she was playing second, so we'll see. 1 ball, 2 strikes the pitch. Swung on and grounded left side, fielded by the third baseman, throw to first in time. Run scores, trail runner to third. It's an RBI for Tattolini. It's 12-1. That took a nice hop there on Victoria Blanco, but she's got a bullet arm and made the play. So if Braylon Rule delivers or a wild pitch, this game would be over. Rodriguez to the plate, and that bounces in. Lambert back to third. 1 ball and no strikes. Braylon Rule awaits the pitch. Up and away, and it's off the glove. Lambert towards the plate. She slides. She's in there. And the B-Diggers win the game 13-1. On the ball that went off the glove of the catcher Luark, and Lambert raced for the plate. And the game is over. The Brush B-Diggers, in 1 hour and 9 minutes, defeat the Valley Vikings by a score of 13-1, and they do it in 4 innings. We'll take a break and we'll come back with a recap as the B-Diggers win their 13th consecutive game right here on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The B-Digger post-game show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Make sure the nutrients you purchase for your field are getting to your crops. Get a full plan of seafood and water with Advanced Agri Solutions. Call Dusty or Roxy 970-571-2024. B-Diggers win the game by a score of 13-1 in 4 innings at home over the Valley Vikings. 13 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. 4 left on base for Brush. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors, and 3 left on base for Valley. The winning pitcher was Braylon Rule. The loss went to Sofia Rodriguez. And the time of the game, 1 hour and 9 minutes. And it was Brisa Aguirre Garcia who did it again. She had 3 doubles and 6 RBIs. After Valley scored in the first inning, Brisa had a 3-run double. In the bottom of the first, Mason Unrein with an RBI single made it 4-1. The B-Diggers would get a 2-run double from Brisa in the second inning. As it was 6-1, they extended the lead in the third inning on a run-scoring single from Delaney Draggart and kept building on that lead when Carly Tattolini hit a pop fly 2-run single for a 9-1 lead. Brisa did it again with a 10-1 lead on that third RBI double, and then Brush tallied 3 more runs in the bottom of the fourth inning. Run-scoring single from Keely Langford, and then Cash and Tattolini with an RBI, and then the wild pitch gives the B-Diggers the 13-1 win. Their 13th in a row. They are now 15-2 on the season. Next up for Brush, they'll be on the road against Wellington coming up on Thursday, and we will not have that game because of Brush football in Arvada starting at 6 o'clock. I'll be on the call there in Arvada with Tyler Carmen, but we will have the next home game coming up on Saturday at 11 a.m. against the Resurrection Christian Cougars. I'm John Beltran with a final score once again from Jocelyn Field and Brush. The B-Diggers 13, the Valley Vikings 1 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.